Gamers here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. So in today's video we're going to go over leveling up. So, two ways you can do it. You can do it this way. Just go into a campaign, have them go through the runs, and they'll level up. The more champions you put in there, the longer it takes. So when you go in there, you try to do it with as little as possible. I usually do with one because it's the most amount of XP you can get. Two isn't too bad, depending on the champions you want to try to level up to help out your progression through the game. So this one's done. So as you see, each one only got 6,250 points. So exit out of this, hit this again, take him out, and we'll go this. Most of your runs, depending on your champion, whether you got them geared, whether you got a little bit of masteries on them, will dictate how much time it'll usually take. Most of my runs usually are between 25 to 40 seconds, which isn't really bad if you think about it, especially when you're doing multiple runs. So he's just about done here. It's one of my slower runs. So as you see, he's went up to 12,499 XP. So it'll get him leveled up faster going on his own. Now, of course, the other way to level them up, love the pop-ups. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so you go in here, and you choose your champion, and as you know, you got the XP brews that'll match their affinity. So you can do it this way, which is obviously would be the easiest route to go. And if I put it on there on max, it'll take 38 brew just to get him up to level 40, and it's going to cost me 266,000 silver. Now if you're like me and you can see up here, I don't have a lot of silver, so I don't like doing that. I know it takes a little bit longer, but if you do it the other route, you'd be a lot better off. And of course, the other option is to go ahead and pick some champions that you want to get rid of. But again, we're right back to the same part of burning up a bunch of silver. And as we all know, silver is one of the hardest things to maintain in this game because it's darn near impossible to get as much as you need. The brews, on the other hand, are the same thing. It takes forever to get them. So in this video, all I'm asking, or letting you know, is it's a lot easier to go ahead and just do the campaign battles, level them up one at a time. It's easy enough to do. It may take a little while, but as like any game, it's going to take you a while to level up unless you're super rich and you can buy your way to the top. Plus, by doing the campaign battles alone, it allows you to also collect. Get back to the Bastion here. Allows you to go into your daily quest. You can use up your energy. Also allows you to do campaign battles. So there's two of those out of the way. And of course, this will also help get your money, some XPs for your account, and it gives you a little bit of extra coin and some energy, which is a big help. And of course, there's always the finishing off the weekly quest as well as the monthly, and that's where you'll get your ancient, sacred, and void shards. Now, of course, the same aspect goes to every dungeon you go to. The more champions you put on, the more XP that's split up between them. So I do what I can to minimize the amount of champions, which will help them get their levels up, get the, like when, especially when you go to the Minotaur. It'll allow you to get these scrolls a whole lot faster. And then again, like I said, leveling up, getting your scrolls, do the campaign, all of this will help you to grow your champions. And while I'm in here real quick, just pick one, and you'll see I'm working on these 5 right here. It's taken me a while to get them there, but I'm doing what I can. Like I said, I don't spend unwisely. I don't, as I had, my schedule doesn't allow me to put a lot of time on the game, but the time that I do put in the game, I at least get done everything I have to as far as the quest and all that go, and plus leveling up my champions to one day, hopefully, eventually, soon, be able to go into the Hydra and actually do an immense amount of damage. Currently, my team that I have put together, no matter how much tweaking I do with the gear, the champions, I always end up with the same result, never really getting more than 10 to 15 million. Sometimes with one key, other times it takes all 3 just to get to almost that same amount of damage. So, like I said, don't fret. Level up when you can. Get everything. Go as quick as you can, but also go as wise as you can. That way you're not overdoing it, blowing through your energy unwisely, because if you're doing multi-battles and you set it up so that you can keep playing even if you lose, you want 100% win rate to make sure that you're using your energy wisely, because the one thing that's harder to get in this game than the silver is, of course, the energy. So burn them up wisely together, and each week you'll notice it'll just keep building and building. The other thing I noticed, I don't know if I give it enough time yet, but I know if I clicked on here before, I get a little free energy. So don't forget that one. I've done it where I've had it 5 times one time, and then of course I've had it where I've only had for 1. So it might be 1 per day. I'm not sure, but so that's another way I increase my energy so that I can just keep battling and throw as much into it as I can. So I think that's going to be it on today's video. I hope I've shown you something that would help. And for the newer players, anybody that's been playing a while probably already knows this, but if in any case that anybody didn't know, forgot, or hasn't really paid attention to, those are the little things that I'm showing you today. Alright, that's going to be it for today's video. Happy raiding. We'll see you soon.